I'm getting absolutely sick and tired of having to introduce myself every single episode, but fine. Okay, I'm the HeadbangingLudicolo, and UU match today. Yay! This one is against TrainerCoolT. I had quite a long time ago, actually. I don't remember a lot from it, like what happened in general, but I do remember hating Sableye. Oh my god, I hate that thing. I hate it so much. If I could just hold it in my hands, if I could, it's a ghost, so technically I can't, but if I could, I'd strangle it, for sure. Also, I hate Gligar. CoolT, Tyler, kind of brought the most annoying Pokemon ever in the form of Gligar, Sableye, and Blastoise. And I just quickly smacked a team together, so synergy wasn't really something that I have primarily in mind. But I lead off with my Flygon because I know it's Scarfed, I can get some momentum going with U-turn, but he starts up with the one thing that walls my Flygon forever. Like, Flygon cannot ever break through that thing. That fucking Gligar. I fucking hate it. So basically, I go out into my Nidoking on the U-turn, basically because Ice Beam will surely threaten the fuck out of this guy. Basically, I don't really want to, like, he obviously had to switch, but just in case he figured, you know, I'm not the most experienced battler, I'll give you that, but just in case he figured that I would overpredict, I just went for the Ice Beam. Should have gone for Thunderbolt because I had this coming, so I go for Thunderbolt now. But obviously Blastoise, very, very bulky, very specially defensive, is going to live that, which I absolutely hate it for. Because I think actually that after, like, I think that was, because I did quite a bit of damage to this thing before with Ice Beam. That was a pretty solid hit. So I think I had like a 50-50 chance to kill it from that range. But he goes for Scald, and that is Torrent range. Very unfortunate. It's going to take me out. So I go out into my Arcanine because he knows probably that it has Wild Charge. So he'd best switch out from that point. Basically just goes back out into his Gligar. I didn't really have anything else to go for except for like Flare Blitz, because Flare Blitz kind of hits Gligar, sort of, but not really. Basically, him going into Gligar, I just wanted a little bit of damage off on it, but it was kind of obvious that he was just gonna roost on that turn as I switched out. So I got into O or 0. I can't really tell the difference between an O and a 0 in this game. So basically it's supposed to resemble the formation of its eyes, which is like in an O shape kind of thing. But obviously this piece of shit goes for Roost, which I just hate pretty much, yeah. So now he goes for Taunt, which is a very good move. Again, I'm not the most experienced battler, but yeah, I do go for Seismic Toss because I figured Taunt is coming. So just wanted a little bit of damage off on this thing. So he goes out into his Sableye, as I now can't do shit, except for Iron Head, of course, which I did kind of predict here that his Sableye was going to come in, because Seismic Toss isn't going to have a lot of effect on this thing, obviously, it being a ghost type. But he goes out into that. I see that damage was absolutely pitiful. I know for a fact that the Will-O-Wisp is coming, so if I wanted anything burn at all, it'd be my Rest Talking Suicune. So he burns me, which is fine, but from here, I can't really do anything, basically, because Burn is going to slowly wither me down. I do have, what's his face, Leftovers, right? Here he goes for Taunt, practically shutting down my Suicune. I think, like, does everything on this guy's team carry Taunt? Because, hell, it's annoying. But I figured he wasn't going to go for that. But then I kind of just wanted to get some damage off on him. Basically, the next few turns, as you're going to see, is going to be me trying to wither him down with Scald, and him recovering, substituting, and basically nothing is going to happen. I'm just trying to burn taunt turns while he is obviously just he's gonna be paying attention where I'm not, because generally when I'm doing a Pokemon battle, I'm not constantly looking at a screen for like half an hour. So I have better things to do. I have actually I don't. I don't have any social or personal life at all. I just watch things on YouTube, to be honest. But basically, you're gonna see here. Oh, hey, he does have one attacking move. He does have Nightshade. I guess that's nice. But he doesn't get priority on that. So, like, you know, usually you see these things carrying either like Nightshade or they carry, well, something else annoying. Basically, usually something they carry priority on. Sometimes they carry double status, but doesn't really. Yeah. So here, taunt wears off, and he went for taunt again, so I can't rest. So I think at this point, I finally come to realize that I can't really stay in on this thing because he's obviously gonna kill me. So I think right here, I switch into my Arcanine. Yeah, I switch. I'm not sure if it's into my Arcanine. It is into my Arcanine. Legendary, because Arcanine, if you look at the Pokedex entry, it's called the Legendary Pokemon. I was so hoping it wasn't going to go for Nightshade, because I knew that Stealth Rocks was going to put me under 100 HP. As you saw, it was 95, so Nightshade is just going to take me out by 5 points. Which is like, fuck. So now, I go out into my Heracross. Really, he can't do a lot against my Heracross. I don't know why I thought about this earlier, because my Heracross has Guts, so he can't burn it. He can keep attacking it, but I'll kill him. So the better move was obviously to go out into his Gligar. Gligar is such a pain. I have no idea why I went out into my Flygon, because Flygon gets walled to death by fucking Gligar. I am confused. I don't know names. I have no idea. So apparently I decided to go for Outrage, which is obviously futile, because if you can just see that damage. I guess he figured me to switch out, because obviously this is terrible for me. So, yeah. He's now going to decide to fodder off his Blastoise, which I guess is fine. I think this is like the first Pokemon of his that I killed. So basically, from like the death toll on each side, you can kind of predict that this is one hell of a painful match for me. Basically, my Flygon gets burned, which is awful. I got 3-turn Outrage, which for once is gonna fuck me over real hard. Usually that is useful, but now it's not, because now I have my attack halved. And I'm Scarfed, so really, fuck. Right, so, I get confused now, just a turn too late. Too little, too late, I guess. But, I'm just gonna go for Outrage, because my Flygon does not have any more purpose whatsoever. I do end up killing this Sableye, finally, for crying out loud. I kill the Sableye. But then he goes out into his own Heracross, which is going to get hit by Outrage, obviously, because I think I'm faster regardless, even if he is Scarfed. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because I'm Outrage locked, and yeah, so he goes for a close combat. Now, looking at that damage output, I can't really tell if it's choice or if it's Banded or Scarfed. I'm actually kind of thinking, I'm leaning towards Banded, because that was a lot of damage, but yeah, I didn't do the calcs or anything. But here I figured pulling a double switch into my own Heracross, bluffing the Scarf. I do see that I'm faster, which does kind of mean that he is probably Banded. So I go out into my Suicune, hoping that I can get a rest off. I think I get a rest off right here, but I am not sure. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, he's actually faster. Who knew? Oh, interesting. That's great. So he kills off my Suicune. That is just another slap in the face. Thanks a lot. Like, I really needed that. I don't know why I keep doing this. I don't understand why I keep going into things that are walled by Gligar. Basically, it's, you know, this thing became an enormous problem right at the point my Nidoking died, because I generally bring Nidoking for this piece of shit, and then my Nidoking dies in the first turn by Torrent Scald from a Blastoise, which is not what I needed. He gets a critical hit here, doesn't matter at all, just speeds up the process. Here I miss Stone Edge, which is just like, yeah, no, just never mind. Keep it coming. Keep the bad luck coming. So, I think all I have left at this point is this Registeel, that's what it's called. He now for some reason decides to retreat, goes out into his Victini, which is just like, thanks a lot, man. Like, you know, I could obviously need a Victini as my opponent, because Victini with the Fire Stab and everything can obviously kill me in like one hit. So that is terrific. So yeah, I got V created here. I forgot how much HP I was at the beginning of this. Not a lot. Oh, full. Oh, I was at full HP. Okay, so I guess I can live this because this is my... Oh no, this is my special wall. I get... Oh god. Oh. Wow. Some accuracy in narration I've got. But basically, that kind of concludes this this match I had against TrainerCoolT, whose link will be in the description, obviously. He's a very, very good battler. I mean, he kind of pwned me right there. I mean, I stood no chance at all. Like, at the beginning, I should have just predicted the Blastoise switch, gone in, just used Thunderbolt the Blastoise again, which would really have kind of helped me out a lot. I would have had something to counter the Gligar. I keep wanting to call it Gliscor, but it's not a Gliscor, so I don't know what I'm on about, but yeah. Also, I somewhere, like, in the back of my head, remember knowing that Sableye went to OU because it's such a nuisance, but yeah. No hard feelings. I don't really care at all, honestly. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and I guess with that I will just have to see you guys next time. Toodles.